Hello and welcome to this quick video that shows how easy it is for teachers to record their assessments using SIMS Primary. As a teacher, I have direct access to assessment from the Quick Links menu at the top of my screen. And here I'm presented with two options. One is for the programme of study, where I can assess against the curriculum learning objectives, and the others are my mark sheets, where I can assess against any assessment the school chooses to follow. I'm going to select my mark sheets. The system automatically knows which mark sheets have been allocated to my class and displays them here for selection. I'm going to pick the Year 2 teacher mark sheet. As you can see, once in the mark sheet, I'm presented with all of the assessments that are planned for this academic year. This can get quite large in some schools, so as a teacher I'm able to adjust the screen display to focus on the specific assessments relevant to what I want to see today. Here I'm going to focus on the Year 2 autumn term. I could choose to further filter the mark sheets by a specific subject, but I want to see all of my subjects today, so I'm going to apply the filter. As you can see, the screen adapts to show me only those assessments that are relevant to the autumn term. And here I have my maths, reading and writing effort, my maths attitude to learning, writing and reading attitude to learning, followed by my on-track summaries. I can begin to enter some results. Here, if I select the data entry picker, it makes it really easy to get the grades in just by tapping on the relevant grade. I can choose as a teacher to either enter my assessments for one criteria for my whole class, or I could simply choose to move across horizontally and enter the criteria for one child across all of my assessments. Again, if I open up my data entry picker, I could move across very quickly for that one child. If I want to see all of my assessments in one place, on one screen, I could change to the compact view. This would enable me to see more assessments in one screen. As you can see, as I'm entering grades, I can also see some calculations, so I can quickly see those children who are on track, or for example, if you are working towards. You can see the calculations then change to show me an indication as to where these children are. I can turn on the summary panel and I can get an overview of the grades that have been entered and the mean and median grades. I could also choose to add some additional pupil columns for some additional context. So if I wanted to see how my pupil premium children were doing, I could also add those in here for filtering as well. If I wanted a filter on my pupil premium children, I can simply apply that filter, and I have one child in this class. I wish to remove that filter and then send it back to how my class is doing. I could also choose to change to an analysis view as well, where I can see the grade distribution for that particular class for the assessments that I've entered. And I can change back to the mark sheet view at any time. If I decide to challenge the class to a quick spelling test and I want to record the outcomes, I can also add a column. And I could choose to put this into my mark sheet. I can choose whether the outcome is text or numerical, and I can save that. This then becomes available on my mark sheet to use straight away. So you can see, as a teacher, I have a selection of tools available to me to help streamline and focus my assessment tasks in school.